Just attacking more. Honestly, I feel like I've gotten away from. I was cutting the ball at some points and just missing my spots, but just being able to attack and hit my spots better today was definitely why I was able to go long and keep off the scoreboard.
What do you do, I guess, since last week at Vanderbilt when things didn't go the same way they went today?
You just got to go back to the drawing board. Honestly, you just got to just reevaluate. I like to step back and reevaluate a lot of things. So that's what I did this week. Took a step back, reevaluated what I need to do, especially from back-to-back road starts of being at Florida and Vandy. So I compared them, got a little bit of differences, but then went back to the Georgia start and then compared all three. And then obviously today was pretty good.
What were some of the things from the Georgia start that you went back to maybe that provided for some success?
Just location of pitches, because like I said, I was at Vandy. I was just cutting the ball over the middle, and I think that's where Espinal hit his backside homer. And it's just this game is so weird because some days a pitch doesn't get hit, and some days it's hit 450. So it comes and goes. It's good and bad with baseball, man. I mean, I won't lie, I've been frustrated these past two starts just trying to figure out how to get out of the first inning. And getting out of the first inning today was like I felt like I went to CG because I was like, okay, I can do this, but now we just have to extend it a little bit.
What are some of the emotions and excitement behind winning the SEC title?
I've been blessed enough to have been a part of this for a while now, so it's just another thing under the belt. And obviously we got Hoover coming up, which is a fun place to be at because there's a Dave & Buster's to the left of the hotel. I still have my card from freshman year, and it's connected to a mall with some Chick-fil-A, about every option you can think of. So it'll be fun to go back to Hoover.
How important was it to have a strong outing today from a confidence standpoint going into the postseason?
Well, it's always good to get a question from Ryan Schimpert, everybody, a Rocky Top insider. But, the confidence, like I said, I just had to go back to the drawing board. Obviously, being frustrated, you don't try to show it, but sometimes it gets in the way a little bit. So, like I said, taking video of 3 different starts and putting them together on what we could do to have a good start today, and obviously the last start of the regular season here. I just wanted to go out on a high note after starting a lot of Tuesdays here. But and that's not a bad thing at all. But, the confidence was a little low, but honestly, I just got to keep attacking, and obviously it worked well today.
You kind of touched on it, but seeing your regular season finale today and then the chance to win the SEC championship, any of that going through your mind while you're on the bump?
I got a little bit emotional afterwards. I wasn't like crying, but like I could feel myself getting a little bit emotional. Jeez, I'm stuttering. See, now, look at you, you made me cry. I'm just kidding, but a lot of Tuesdays on that field, a lot of innings on that mound, in particular, because I don't even know how many, and then all the fall on that mound. So it's just blood, sweat, and tears in the 4 years, and obviously the fans showed out today, so I got to thank Vol Nation for that.
You mentioned the midweek starts you've made and the bullpen roles you've held and all those things. What did it mean to be the guy who threw this game today that got you guys to an SEC title?
It just feels good. It feels like I got my confidence back a little bit at least, but obviously, like I said, baseball's a weird game. You got to take the highs and the lows. So obviously we'll just go back to the drawing board and see what worked today, and then we'll compare it to that Georgia start because they're similar, except one had 7 Ks, one had 4, and then one had 1 walk, one didn't. But then we can reevaluate the Vandy and Florida and put them together, and then we can just get a good combination of each.
Going from a midweek guy to a Sunday starter, what does that payoff feel like for you in your career?
I guess longevity, but just being able to show that I can compete with SEC hitters. I was blessed enough to be in the Cape last summer, and that gave me a little bit of a reality check, and seeing a bunch of D1 guys on the team. It's like a D1 all-star team. So doing that just helped me build confidence going into this year and being able to face SEC hitters.
How do you not look over your shoulder when you go into a Sunday, right, or Saturday in this case, and Snead hasn't thrown in a weekend either, and that at some point he's got to get some innings too. How do you not just kind of fight the urge to look over your shoulder a little bit?
Just keep attacking. Obviously, I don't know how many pitches, 65, 68, 65? 65 pitches. You got to make it hard on the coaching staff to not pull you out. But obviously, Snead was going to get work regardless, no matter my pitch count anyway. But it was good to go 6 innings, good to put up 6 zeros. And Snead did his job, Combs did his job. So, yeah. And then, obviously, moving forward to Hoover, we're going to need him down the road anyway. So maybe, boom, there's a little bit of a rest for Snead right there, and he'll be able to go longer next time.
3 double plays behind. How good was the defense today behind?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I try to do that every time, just sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But, yeah, defense was good today. 3 double plays. I think that's the first time in my career, college and high school, that I've ever gotten 3 double plays. I usually get like 1. But we call those defensive home runs because they're momentum swingers. So, yeah, it was good to see that, and the guys played well behind me.
How would you describe Cal's energy behind the plate?
Cal's energy. Cal, you know, we'll go back to Tuesday. So me and Chuck had a thing going. And then a couple Tuesdays, Cal would step in there. So we made a group chat. And we called him a home wrecker. So, you know, it didn't go off well to the start, but it was just a big old joke. But yeah, he's got great energy. Love throwing to that guy, and he's very comfortable to throw to. And no matter if the outing's going good or bad, you know you have a catcher behind the plate that's supporting you.
What gives him like that quarterback feel at the catcher position?
I guess because he can just see everything. Like, not to be cliche, but he can just see everything, see what's going on, and obviously. He's been doing the I think PitchCom thing, so him and A have been going back and forth with what pitches A suggests, blah blah that. But yeah, he's a great dude to throw to, and I couldn't thank him more.
And last one. Why was this pitching staff able to overcome the loss of Frank Anderson, AJ Russell, and win an SEC championship?
Jeez,
and what kind of boost will AJ coming back and pitching be for the staff?
AJ will fit right in, no matter what role he'll get. But, yeah, he'll fit right in, and it'll be just like that Texas start. You know, he'll just flow, and we'll see what we get. It doesn't matter if it's 1 inning. Maybe he closes a game. Maybe he starts a game. It doesn't matter. He'll just fit right in.
Why were y'all able to overcome his loss?
Just next man up mentality. I'm a Steeler fan, so standard is a standard. So, obviously, being with a Pittsburgh mindset, you still got to do your job. You still got to just go out there and do the best you can.